lead. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Charlotte. Grant Williams is checked in for Miles Bridges. Knipple comes in for Josh Green. And it's Trey Mann in for Miller. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Mann. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Fades away. And MP with the basket on the assist by Williams. 34 points for MP. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball kicks to MP. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a three. Ball no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Took him no time at all on that one. McBride's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Kolek. 8 points his last outing. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bridges outside. With 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Hornets on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Plumlee. Trey Mann is out there with Knipple. Then it's Williams. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Knicks trail by 21. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Kolek. The Hornets pull it in. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Here's Kolek. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Now, man. Robinson pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And the Knicks making a change here. So Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
Too many open looks from 3. Coach has got to be into them about their perimeter defense.
Anunoby against Green. Anunoby outside. Towns wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Hornets leading by 17. Miller outside. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. He's really
locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Robinson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 7 points.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And the basket by Castle.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Ball, the pass to MP. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Now Robinson. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
That one goes. Count it.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Runs in the pass to Payton. McBride with the ball. 10 points for him. Towns a screen on Miller. Here's McBride. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
The 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 57 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage
Brunson. And no good. Good D by Miller. Hornets leading by 21. Ball kicks to MP. And good. He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
The 3 from MP. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by MP. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point and again for 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Here's Green. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hart kicks to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Hart. Here's Towns. Free throw line jump shot. The Hornets pull it in. Castle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Celtics in Boston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What you admire about McKelly is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
MP outside. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. MP has been leading the charge for Charlotte. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And as we turn our focus to the featured game, we had a couple of centers really hammering it out in that first half.
When you've got 2 great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof.
2 big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Charlotte shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. They've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in a two-guard. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Hart outside. From past the arc. The offensive rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP outside. Good, another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And stolen by Miller. Hard against Bridges. A three from him. And again for three.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Towns. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
The three from MP. Connects again from distance.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Hart outside to the inside. And Towns throws it down.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Charlotte.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Miller outside. Pass to MP. Charlotte moving the ball around. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now, here's Anunoby. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Anunoby. Hart left side. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Back to Hart. And here is Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Towns for three. Miller grabs the miss.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Count it. Good. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Hart outside. Anunoby outside. And the Knicks miss again. Hornets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He has.
And again for three.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Towns against MP. Back to Anunoby. And Hart has it in the corner. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For Charlotte, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Connects again.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points. Towns down low. Castle covering. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one.
Good, that's another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Outside ball. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Hart with a screen on Castle. Towns against MP. Outside, Towns. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Green. Back to ball. The 3 from MP. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Over ball. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Doesn't go for him. Good defense by MP. Hornets shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Ball against Brunson. Towns for 3.
Wow, the defensive instincts of MP shining through on that block.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. The Hornets also changing it up. Grant Williams is checked in for Bridges. Knipple comes in for Josh Green. And it's Trey Mann in for Miller. Just 3 to shoot. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Bridges. Hart outside. Now here's Brunson. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the good, another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Here's Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Robinson's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Ball dishes to MP. Connects again from distance.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. To the middle. 1 second left. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, just catch catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Hornets on top, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All of about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Williams is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's Knipple. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Knipple. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Mann can't hit. The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. And here is Robinson, defended by Mann. No one near him. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Mann finds Plumlee. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Hornets shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Going inside, Mann gets the bucket.
The speed of Trey Mann, it was like a blur coming down that lane.
Here's Robinson. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside.
Charlotte making a switch here. MV's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fires the 3, and the Hornets miss again. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hart finds Anunoby. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Robinson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. First one falls for him. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Robinson against MP. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Brunson, right side. Good defense by MP. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter. Yet another bucket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants...
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
MP outside. Over to the left wing. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Stolen by Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And New York,
yeah.
Goodness. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Knicks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Anunoby has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Pass to Diabate. The three from... And, yep, another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
That one falls for Brunson. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that.
Good, another from three.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the fourth most made in a single season. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Anunoby, and again it's the Knicks missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a...
And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
Boy, beyond prolific tonight. The ability to get his shot and convert at this rate, wow, unprecedented.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And again for three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And here is Bridges. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
80 points. Only two people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel amazing to have the support of my teammates. You know, for them to let me go out and achieve something like this tonight, I'm at a loss of words, because we're all hoopers out here, and we can all score, and we all want the rock. So to know that these guys were willing to come out and make sure I achieve something on a night like this, that's really got me going, because that's special. And man, I'm gonna go celebrate with these guys right now.
As you should, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
MP, what's going on, man? These are the best defenses in the league, and you going crazy like that? I love what you're doing to the game right now.